The FAA is investigating that crash in New York and a scare here at Reagan National Airport. Two planes bumped into each other on the runway at around 12:45 this afternoon. This follows several high-profile mishaps, like a near miss between a plane and a military jet, and a plane hitting a kite while landing, along with January's deadly crash. Our Kitty Lusso talked with the passenger on one of the planes involved in today's accident, and lawmakers who say enough is enough. It is time to fix DCA.
Luckily, no one was hurt, but one of the passengers who was on board that flight, he told me he will not be flying out of DCA ever again.
You know, we were kind of all surprised and in shock.
Speaking to us over the phone as he waited on his new plane, Mark Ellion from Fairfax County described the moments the plane he and his family were on Thursday afternoon was clipped by another plane at DCA.
A plane that was, I guess, getting ready to take off, took off and hit our wing and clipped it. It made a loud booming sound. The plane shook. I think if the plane were, like 10 feet to the left more, it would have probably been a catastrophic accident.
It's the latest close call at DCA. Coming just months after 67 people were killed in a midair collision between a commercial jet and Black Hawk helicopter.
My gosh, me and Tim Kaine and the region's senators have been talking about this for years now. I think the public deserves better.
Senator Mark Warner says things must change.
The main runway at National is the busiest runway in America. It's convenient to fly on a National. I live close. But when you add that big plane, that plane replaces a commuter jet, that adds further congestion beyond just the number of flights. Then you have an administration, this more recently, that's cutting the FAA.
Earlier this month, the FAA announced it'll increase supervisors from 6 to 8, and the agency will review DCA's arrival rate of aircrafts per hour.
I used to call it Helicopter Alley.
Captain Ross Amer, the CEO of Aero Consulting Experts, says there's too much going on at and around DCA.
Everybody wants to fly into DC.
His solution?
What is the solution here?
The solution is to either close DC altogether, DCA, or expand it. I know there's no real estate when they may have to reclaim some land on the river itself.
Until things change, Elian says you'll find him at Dulles.
Moving forward, we're probably going to try to not fly out of DCA. It seems like they're having a very unfortunate streak of events happening there.
And tonight, the FAA says they are investigating to try and figure out what went wrong here. At DCA, I'm Katie Lusso, WUSA 9.
Yeah, it's tough to believe it's taken them this long to make some of those urgent changes after January's crash. All right, in the meantime, we'll be